Hey guys, uh, just been working on several projects lately that have kept me busy, along with some other things. So I haven't made anything recently, but I just wanted to show you guys something I was trying to bring back. I went through some of my old vehicles that I was working on because sometimes they're projects that get started and don't get finished. So I wanted to revisit one that I had been working on, which is my Dodge Charger. And as you can see, it's pretty dusty. But this has been one that I was having fun working on. It's pretty much a Frankenstein build. So what I did was I took a Fast and the Furious Charger body and the chassis, and I had gotten bored and started playing around with some ideas of making it faster, of course. But while I got it to go faster, I wanted more grip out of the wheels. So the stock wheels that they come with are pretty cheap material that does not provide grip. So it makes good for a drifter, but not if you want to run it on other surfaces. And so I just went back to the drawing board, and what I did was I had an old little HBX buggy that was sitting around, and so I managed to modify the wheels to fit on here, and of course it required putting a different rear end, as you can see here. And so that rear end is off of I believe a WPL pickup truck, and so the rear end is different, so as you can see on there. And so what I did is, I'm still playing around with lining stuff up, but I've got the rear end from the WPL on there, and it is the one with the metal gears, which I was able to mount the wheels onto there. And these required having to modify the mounts for the wheels for it to work. But once I had that down, it was a matter of getting this drive shaft to work. And so I went with a plastic one at first, but then it was a little too much torque, so that one snapped. And so I had one of these laying around, and it was, it's a direct bolt onto this. Well, it made it work onto the little motor that I have on here. It's a 370 can motor. This one's a Mabuchi, but this one's just to play around with it right now. And I'll probably upgrade to like Tamiya 370 torque tuned. And I've just got a heatsink on here with a fan running in case you hear it there. This no longer is functional here, since I upgraded it with I went with a hobby wing, just like a 1060 to run 2S off of, and upgraded the servo and the receiver, so it's running off of a FlySky receiver. And so yeah, basically you know, some trailing arms I added onto here for the suspension, and if you can see on there, some coil springs so that you get some flex, and just a cross member that I placed on here to keep where this motor is mounted, so that if there is any type of flex, there's a brace up here and the cross member to keep it in place. So it keeps it pretty solid, and you can see from here but I'll be putting in some LEDs for the headlights and just playing around a little bit more with it to get some stuff done on it. But overall, took a lot of work making this body work and the chassis. And like I said, still working some stuff out of it, but it's a little fan going on there. And I'll open this up, kind of give an idea here. But basically I just gotta finish mounting things back together as far as the electronics, and then I'll just be buttoning it all back up, and yeah, it should be good to go after that. But like I said, it was definitely a long project. So as you can see there, got the fan running there to keep it cool. It's pretty gutted on the inside. There used to be the rear end that fit into this whole box here, but once I gutted that, I was able to put this suspension in. And then this is just for show up here, just to kind of make it look, it's going to build up an engine look up here with like a supercharger pulley. But anyway, the other thing that I'm thinking is, while I was able to put springs on the rear, I'd like to do the same up here. So what I'm probably going to do is extend these some mounts up here, and then mount the springs onto here on a shaft to give it a little bit more of travel in here. But yeah, I'm just running my FlySky receiver, my hobby wing, quick run here, and it's just running off of a 2S Venom right now. So, but yeah, just thought I'd give you guys an update on that one, and it's one of the many other projects. I'm just trying to revive some of them. I've got the little Toyota that's on its first couple of layers of paint there. I'll be sanding that one down and finishing that one up to do like my little initial D drifter build. But that one's running 2S now. Those usually come with like a 1S. And then of course my Porsche back here, my 911 that I had done a previous video on. LEDs had burned out, and I kind of just dismantled it and let it sit there for a bit, but that one will be getting finished up as well soon. So yeah, just got several projects going on, and I'll keep you guys up to date. But thanks for watching, and as always, if you got any questions, feel free to ask and just leave them in the comments. Have a great day. Thanks.